On the banks of a calm, sparkling river in a quiet Indian village lived a cheerful Dhobi named Raghunath. Every morning, before the sun rose high, he would tie a cloth around his forehead, lift a heavy bundle of clothes onto his head, and walk barefoot down the narrow dusty path toward the river. His white kurta and dhoti were always neat, though they were plain and simple, for he believed that a Washerman should wear his pride in his work rather than in his clothes. The villagers trusted him with their garments, bright saris, children's school uniforms, farmers' kurtas, and even the temple priests' robes. Each cloth carried not only color but also a story, laughter from a wedding, sweat from a day's labor, or the innocence of a child at play. Raghunath felt it was his duty to return every piece fresh, clean, and touched with care, as if he were washing away not just dust but also the fatigue of daily life. At the riverbank, he knelt upon smooth stones warmed by the morning sun. With his strong hands, he dipped the fabrics into the cool water, scrubbing them rhythmically against the flat rocks, each strike of his wooden washing bat echoing like music in the quiet air. Beside him sat a shining metal bucket filled with frothy soap suds, and as he worked, bubbles drifted into the breeze like tiny, playful spirits. Around him, nature itself seemed to bless his labor. The river flowed gently, carrying the reflection of the sky's endless blue. Trees leaned toward the water, their branches heavy with green leaves that swayed in harmony with the wind. Birds sang in chorus, and occasionally a curious butterfly would land on the drying sari spread across the rocks, as if admiring their colors. Raghunath would pause and smile at these little wonders, for though his work was hard, he found joy in the smallest details of life. When the clothes were washed and neatly arranged to dry, he would sit back and rest for a while. The cool breeze brushed against his face, and he often thought about his life. He had no riches, no land of his own, but he possessed something greater: respect, honesty, and peace. The villagers greeted him warmly, the children ran to him with playful laughter, and the elders often praised his dedication. A Dhobi's work is humble, they said, but in his hands, even the simplest cloth becomes a symbol of dignity. One day, a traveling merchant came through the village. Seeing Raghunath working by the river, he was surprised. "You work so hard, Washerman," the merchant said. "But why do you waste your life here? If you came with me to the city, you could earn much more money. Leave this river behind." Raghunath listened quietly, then smiled. "Sir," he replied, "the city may offer coins of silver, but here I am paid in something greater. The farmer smiles when I hand him his clean kurta. The mother blesses me when her child's clothes are fresh again. And the river itself gives me peace that no market could ever sell." The merchant, Th.